Oh, hey, whoa, oh,
Hey,
hey, oh, oh,
there you go, man.
oh,
Catch your breath. There you go.
oh, hey, what's going on?
We start out with noises sometimes. You know what it is,
Sometimes
y'all. Savage AF is what it is. That's the show. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts matter.
is that our motto? Hold
You
up. Is it facts matter? Is that for real?
fuck your feelings first. Facts matter.
Okay, facts matter.
Uh, yeah, we do this, man. I'm Black Pedro.
Yo, Shang
Saturday.
in the building. And this is what I want to let y'all know. One, thank you guys for all your support. You guys have been really cool, but we needed next level. I'm just letting you know, next level. And so I'm waiting for y'all. I'm waiting for y'all to come through for me.
Let's go. Let's go. We're here Monday through Friday. Mondays and Friday, or live, I should say, on YouTube and Facebook. You know what it is, man. Mondays and Fridays.
Wait a minute. What are we on?
YouTube and Facebook. Or Meta, maybe. Either way,
Yeah.
either way, man. We Mondays and Fridays we're on 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Lady Hazel May, I know Versus is on right now, so I really appreciate y'all being here. Today is Savage AF versus. So we'll see what it is, man. Is this the Shaka Khan Stephanie Mills one?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not even following the shit.
Should be interesting. But I see y'all in the building. Thank y'all for being here. Nicole H, Lady Hazel May, Miss Unpredictable. My mother's in the building watching Mouth. All right, man.
Yeah, I forgot to do something real quick. So yeah. No, go ahead. Let them
no,
know.
I mean, so stay tapped into the YouTube page, right? Stay tapped in because and it's youtube.com/c/SavageAF world. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
But just don't just stay tapped in. Don't just tap in and not do nothing else. When you go on, you tap in, make sure you like and subscribe. And once you like and subscribe, you need to go to, I mean, if I'm not the, all right, I'm going to let it just say it's what it do. I'm gonna let her do what it do, baby. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So
it is. We have confirmation from Nicole and Lady Hazel that it is Stephanie Mills versus Shaka Khan. I don't feel like that's fair.
Yeah, Shaka Khan. You mean Shaka Khan?
Want to let me Shaka Khan? I mean, I feel like she. I mean, both. Obviously.
I'm just gonna say this, and probably
classic, but Shaka Khan is like iconic.
Yeah, but I just want to say I met them both, and I'm not trying to diss. But both these women have the biggest heads I've ever seen.
Wow, there you go.
They're like female bison. They are just if they headbutt each other, I'm telling you, it would crack the center of the universe. These chicks' heads are jacked. I hope maybe and they get older, their head will shrink a little bit. But goddamn, when I saw Chaka Khan, and I thought, oh, that's hair. No, that was her head.
That was skull.
Like, her hair is about that long. The rest of that's just skull. But aside from that, sing an ass off. They both are good singers.
Miss Adverb is here. Sandy English. I see y'all, man. Keep it going. Yeah, good luck, Stephanie Mills. Best to you, baby.
Oh man, that's messed up. That's messed up, man.
No, I mean, I don't think that's fair. It should be Shaka Khan versus somebody else. But anyways, we are also available for your ears only. If you're not into the visuals,
your ear hole into your ear hole
for your audios, son.
In your ear hole, all up in your ear hole, like
wherever you get your podcast, we are there. Savage AF is there.
Wait, yes. Ready? Is it iTunes? It's iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud. There you go.
We got a moving graphic for that now. I appreciate that. Graphic for that. You did it.
Just for graphics' sake.
Bam. Yeah. Wherever you get your podcast, we're there.
Wait, but you can still do the last part. Ready? I'm gonna make sure that everybody in the feed, since it's new. All right, now you got to hit it right at the end. Ready? And Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify,
SoundCloud.
That was it. Oh, yeah.
We see a Roger Stacker in the building with a nod for Stephanie Mills. Nobody's doubting her talent. Just. Versus Shaka Khan, it just seems like this.
Her hits, she's not going to be. Yeah, it's not.
But hey, it should be a good one. All right, y'all. So here we go. Also, make sure you get us on the gram. Instagram. You know,
On
nobody
the, on
has
the
time
gram.
to say whole words anymore.
Yeah,
So on the
just hit us
gram,
on the gram. Now, if you do follow us, make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Yes, at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow that, and make sure you follow at Comedian Shang. Shout out to Noir for the interview I did with them today on the IG. Appreciate you. Good shit. And somebody else told me they wanted to watch the show, so I'm actually sending them the YouTube right now, which is scrolling at the bottom, people. It's scrolling at
youtube.com/c/SavageAF World. You know what it is. All right, man. So that's what it is, y'all. I think we got the business out of the way, right? Like shit.
yeah, we got a lot of
Instagram, the podcast, the YouTube. I mean, let's go, y'all.
yeah.
Oh shit. I gotta pull this in. By the end of the show, I'm gonna pull a graphic in on this. Sorry. But I am at the Comedy Chateau tomorrow night.
Oh
Friday,
yeah,
7:30 p.m. I keep forgetting to fill it in.
that's cool.
I could do it now.
It happens. It happens, man. You know what? It happens. Pay the nurse on the way out. The point is,
You know what it is.
make sure y'all check out Pedro live, all the way live.
If you're in the Los Angeles area, that's
If you're
North
in
Hollywood.
North Hollywood area, go see him live at the Comedy Chateau. The graphic will be on at the end, and I got a couple of different shows around the country. I need y'all to come check me out, but we won't get into that until the end. And I need y'all to know that the rundown on the run up on the rundown on the run up, motherfucking now run down.
Here we go, y'all. We go.
Get it. Come on, Pedro. Get it.
Speaking of songs, man, we're gonna end with a Shangri today. It is November 18th, Thursday, 2021. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, Comedian Shang. We're gonna end with a Shangri. If I was a rich man, da 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 da.
Yeah, okay, you did it pretty good. All right. I mean, he did. What do you think, guys? He did a good job. It was da da dee dee daddy 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 dum, and I was yeah. So it's basically it's about
if he was a rich man. So we'll check in with Shangri at the end of the show on that. Before that, Black Pedro pop in. One word: Moonstruck. Let's go get it, y'all. Before we get into that, though, we do have our vital essential question that we ask here on Savage AF almost daily. Motherfuckers say what?
Say what? Yeah.
A convicted. You won't believe what this convicted couple did. They were convicted of basically COVID fraud. Like they got PPP money and you just stick around. We're gonna talk about it. But before we get into that, I got another song for y'all. You down with BBB? Yeah, you know me. Watch out now. The CBO, the Congressional Budget Office,
right,
has released, and now we're moments away from the House most likely voting on the Build Back Better.
Right.
But let's talk about what it's gonna cost over this next decade. But before we get into that,
it's not going to cost as much as they say.
But
yeah,
let's talk
cost
about
a lot though.
Yeah, more than this than is in that picture, but not as much like he says. They say.
Yeah.
All right, but before we get into that, Savage AF, y'all, November 18th, Thursday, 2021. Man, flip the switch, or maybe switch from flipping the switch to something else. Brother named Julius Jones was literally hours away from being executed today, and had his sentence commuted in at that last minute, which sounds like yay, but really it got commuted to life without parole. Now this is a situation where new evidence has come up. He's pledged his innocence, ever since. New evidence has come up that supports that, as well as I believe an individual who is confessing to the murder for which Brother Jones was almost killed for. So you have a confession from somebody else, plus other evidence. It seems like we can get past just not killing him and locking him up for the rest of his life to maybe, I don't know, freeing this brother, like
Right.
maybe letting him go, get into that process,
Well,
like
what the situation with
reopen the case.
this man is basically this has happened at least 100 times, and there was an article on it. Right, there was an article on it where people were exonerated pretty much by all of the evidence, but the judge to not look wrong and bad and kept these men in prison until people outrage made them get them out. This is going to have to be another situation like that because this motherfucker should be. I mean, the other dude was white, and they're like, they go, "Hey, wasn't me. It was another dude." And the other dude was Asian. Like it was like so opposite of what he is. And they found if they can find DNA evidence, they can do all of that. You can have a conviction. It's still like, hey, we're still keeping this man in jail, and life without parole. That's fucked up.
Miss Aver, thank you for the clarification. She said he, and I assume you mean the judge, he didn't have the power to release him.
Well, somebody let this motherfucker go.
He only had the power to give him life. So, I mean, and that does give him life and it buys time. But, overall, I think we had a botched execution last week.
Yeah.
These things aren't clean, crisp. They go wrong. It can be torture. Sometimes they don't get the right medications if it's injection. So
or they turn into venom and start.
Honestly, I think that having somebody who is guilty, known to be proven to be in a honest and fair way, whatever. I'll use air quotes with honest and fair in this America right now, but that life is worse than
just killing, right?
Execution, right? You know what I mean? Like, no, let them suffer and be behind these bars and these four walls for the rest of their life.
Or no, this is what the other thing I want.
I don't think we need the death penalty. Is my point.
All right. Well, I think we do need a death penalty. So we disagree on that. I think we do need a death penalty. The motherfucker, if he would have got out, the motherfucker that was in Vegas that literally rented 2 rooms, filled them with ammo, and opened up on a country music concert and killed 52 people, injured 103 people. The bottom line is that motherfucker needs to immediately be thrown into the tub with a battery in it. Fuck him.
Miss Adverb corrected me again. Thank you. It's the governor she was talking about, not a judge. Thank you. AJ,
well, he should be let out, is what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think that process will occur, but this is like it's a little nuts. I mean, it was literally hours away from, yeah.
And imagine his mental right now. How fucked up this man is right now. That that in an hour or so you're about to be killed, and then they yank it back, and you've prepped your mind and your soul to get ready for this, and they yank it back and forth. That's torturous in itself. But these motherfuckers do this and I'm not saying this has been done with all black people, because 3 of the cases that I looked up, it was white dudes, and they were totally innocent, not even close, and they did that same shit to them. They yanked them back and forth, they yo-yoed them back and forth, but one of them, no, it's 4. One of them, Pedro, got executed, and they found out he was innocent literally a day later. Oh. You understand how fucked up that is? But this young man, Julius, is going through it.
Let's hold off on flipping them switches.
Yeah, let's hold off on flipping the switches. But I'm talking about in situations. The reason I believe in the death penalty, in situations where it's absolutely unequivocally without question of merit, where we saw the motherfucker leaning out the window, shooting a bunch of motherfuckers, and then they give him life. No, they should give him the
Kyle
death
Rittenhouse. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh shit! No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
The McMichaels.
No.
Wow. Not brothers, but is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Oh, you were.
No, I wasn't.
You were doing a hypothetical. My bad.
Yeah.
AJ Fit backs up this idea. He said he would rather die than live with a bunch of hard legs for the rest of his life. So, I mean, I think that just kind of confirms that but obviously for AJ, but I think it's a greater sentiment that the rest of your life behind bars is worse than
but you know what it is?
having your life cut short by the state.
Now, if like we talked about this before, everybody on the feed, thank you for being on the feed, and make sure you follow Black Pedro, make sure you follow Comedian Shang on the IG. But the thing is, the justice system, I said this before, pertaining to police and police reform and basically restructuring it. It needs to be overhauled. Now, it's going to take about 10 years from some of the research I did. It'll take 10 years just to kind of get it slowly restructured. But the justice system needs to be restructured. They're working with archaic fucking bullshit that was from like 1916. And if you carry a candle the wrong way, you shall be destroyed. That type
burn the witch.
Yeah, exactly, man. If you do something like where you grab your finger and make it look like it's smaller, and then they go, yeah,
she be a witch,
and then they kill you. That's the kind of justice we're dealing with now. But the life and parole is fucking torturous to this young man. And it's two different systems. It's two different systems. I really do believe that. Because out of the 100, it was 101. The one guy was executed, which is so fucked up. White dude, and he was innocent as fuck. The other guys that they found, I forget the name of there's an organization that specifically help people like this. That's what they do. That's all they fucking do. Is people that were wrongly accused. They work. And actually, there was a movie called Hurricane. I don't know if you've seen it with Denzel Washington, where it was an offshoot of those people that helped Hurricane Carter get out of jail. He was innocent. A lot of police chicanery, a lot of spickalockery, which I don't know if that's a word.
A whole lot of charcuterie going on.
Exactly. Man. A lot of fuckery and fuckdunnery. So it was actually spawned. I saw the movie and then I was like, oh, is this shit for real? And I looked it up. There actually was spawned from those three Canadians, and one dude from Brooklyn that put that together. And now there's organizations that help people that are in this position. So Pedro, if you ever bust off on somebody because they took their hand and swiped it on your car, then I'll make sure I'll get this information to get the organization to help you get out. Because I don't want to see you spend the rest of your life on parole. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
So this motherfucker last night,
life without parole. I mean,
in a Benz, he bumped my Audi and tried to bounce. So I got on his ass and started flashing my high beams. Get out, some tall, like white boy kind of thing. And he gets out the car all mad. And he's like, oh, well, good thing there's no damage. You need to learn how to drive. Gets in his car and is like, skirts off. And I'm like, he's so lucky.
Yeah.
I stopped, man.
See?
So lucky that thing wasn't, man.
So everybody,
my first feeling was,
we're going to start a GoFundMe.
I didn't do it. I wasn't going to do it.
We're going to start a GoFundMe now for Pedro ahead of time.
The darkest part of my heart wanted to be like, what?
It's called Free Pedro. It's going to be a GoFundMe because in the future, I see a very good chance of Pedro going, oh, you just gonna punch a nigga, you gonna just bump a nigga's car.
You just gonna and then try and skirt. Man.
And then you see him pull out some fishing wire, and then all of a sudden, Pedro, let him go, man. Let him go. It ain't worth it, nigga.
He tapped out.
You
say
go,
UFC,
nigga.
Motherfucker.
Well, maybe next time you learn how.
I just want that Vader power where I get to what?
Oh, where he can walk up.
Stand 2 feet.
Oh man, you know how many people there would be so many. Oh, so you don't want to give me a number, girl? No, I wouldn't do that to you, ladies.
You know what it is? Miss Adverb's worried about. She said, "Pregnant Pedro in prison Patreon. Hey, we're gonna make money either way because you ain't paying me." Anyways, y'all, we're gonna keep it moving, man. Savage AF. You know what it is. Fuck your feelings. Facts
Savage
matter.
AF stands behind. Release this man. Release this man. Julius Jones should go free. That's my.
Where you know, it's like, where's the dude that has confessed to this? This murder, you know, let's get into that.
Yeah, let's get it.
Maybe that's the governor calling now.
Hold on.
Hello, governor.
Yeah, man. Let him go, motherfucker.
Free Julius. And we don't mean Orange Julius because niggas will show up at Orange Julius tomorrow. Like,
hey, man, I got something.
Where's my free Julius?
So yeah, make sure this young man gets out because there's so many situations like that. I will find out the name of that organization. It's a real organization that specifically helps people that it was some kind of shady shit that were doing life, and they get them out. And they have a 60% rating where they've gotten people out, Pedro. Like where they didn't want, like, man, nah, motherfucker, we got the DNA. You lied, cops, you dirty fucking
That
dirtbag,
means
cunning cops.
that's a good amount of cases that the state was wrong on.
Yeah, that's 60%.
You know that's why we got to think about that death penalty too. All right, man. So we're gonna go from that on to very current events right now. We are waiting to see the House is supposed to tonight vote on the Build Back Better.
Build Biden back better. Yeah.
Education funds, an expansion of Medicare benefits potentially.
Right.
Child care, the child tax credit, an extension of that, like keep that money going. So the CBO, the Congressional Budget Office, has just as of an hour or two ago released their analysis of what this Build Back Better would actually cost America. And this was important. This information was important because this was the sort of linchpin for even your Joe Manchins as well as Republicans, or what's the difference at this point? But for them to, they wanted to know, Nicole, it's not big booty bitches. I need you to focus right now. Okay?
Wow.
Stop popping that. Okay. And sit down. Yeah. But we appreciate your energy. But it was the linchpin that, what was it going to cost? They wanted to see the CBO's analysis.
Right.
Now it's out. So this should be the deciding factor for anybody who was in the win in Congress. $367 billion is what they say it will cost over 10 years. I'm not a wizard with this shit, so.
Well, I'm not a wizard with it, but I can tell you what they're doing. Even the 360 and change $billion is still, honestly, is not enough.
Okay, but
to build the infrastructure to make a dent in anybody's life.
Well, this is separate from the infrastructure, right? Like that went through. Right. But this is this is more like family stuff, and this will affect families' lives, like in the middle class.
Middle class people with kids for sure.
Yeah, and it'll tax. It's gonna tax richer people over 400,000. So hold on. So 367 billion is over 10 years is what they say it will cost. However, they said that this bill would also raise $207 billion over 10 years. And so then there's some other thing, but the 80 billion was so there's another $80 billion in savings that occurs, which would ultimately bring the overall cost to America for the Build Back Better program. It would, over 10 years, it would cost America $160 billion, which, if you break it down further per year, is $16 billion a year. And given America's annual budget, that's a drop in the bucket.
Bus fare. It's bus fare. They know it's bus fare, but we always got to get caught up in the numbers. The motherfucking Republicans, these bitches. I swear to God, on everything I love, on God, son, on God, for real. If I see these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, on everything I love, son, I'm putting hands on them. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. All right, it's just not enough. And they're like, they're just not. It's not enough. That's like the fucking. That's like New York. You could just do that just for New York.
Yeah, I'm getting this from the Washington Post, by the way. The Treasury Department, which is obviously separate from the Congressional Budget Office, they estimate that the Build Back Better would generate $400 billion. which would be an even greater savings or less costs over the period of 10 years. And I think that's important to also keep in mind, is that all of this does occur over a 10-year period, right? Like it's not like
not all at once.
dropping the big thing right now.
But the way the Republicans are playing it, Pedro, and the people in the feed, is they're acting like it's like $1.7 trillion right now, and we're gonna bankrupt it in America, and it's communism and it's all this other shit and the fucking people are falling for it. Half these people in the country I so much despise, because just it's like when people ask, why are black people racist sometimes towards white people? It's not out the fucking blue. Some of the chicanery. Yeah, I was trying to get that word out.
You got it though.
Got it out. I got it out. That they do. But yeah, I mean, and the Republicans never been down with BBB. Yeah, you know me. BBB. Yeah, you know me. They ain't never been down with that.
Nope.
By the way, that looks like Tommy Chun.
It does kind of look like Tommy Chun. Right? That's hilarious, though.
I did not know Tommy Chun was down.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, comedian Tommy Chun. Yo, but I'm just telling you right now, man, I honestly do believe that the Democrats, not the Republicans, the Democrats' messaging was so fucked up and they didn't play it right. So people are still looking at them like, hey, these motherfuckers ain't getting shit done, even though they are getting more done than fucking Trump did in first fucking 2 years in a half a year. So I mean, it's taken a while. It's not as fast as we like to see. Manchin and Cinema have been pains in the asses. And he still said, well, I'm not going to budge until we get a few more, of my corporate buddies' hand jobs. I'm like, wait, whoa, that's not in the bill. Well, it is now, because I'm Joe Manchin and I'm called the cock blocker supreme. Him and Cinema, both, they just seem like if you was in a rush, they're the kind of person that would drive real slow in a one lane, so you couldn't get around
on
them.
Purpose.
On purpose. Like, and they
hey,
see
what's
you
the hurry, buddy? Slow down.
And they would keep looking at the mirror, going, "That black Pedro."
Trying to get
that until they saw Pedro move, but follow you. And, hey, Manchin, did you bump my car? Did you bump my car, Manchin? Oh God! Yeah, but I just
there were no marks on the car.
Hey, well, you just nothing wrong with you, because maybe you should learn how to fucking deal with the fucking infrastructure bill.
But he was flying back into his car while he said it. I was like, motherfucker, slow down, buddy. Where you going?
Pedro, it's the quiet killer in him. That's why. I say, shut up. Well, put it this way, I've been in this car and I was like, hey man, what's the chloroform for?
Man, but hopefully this CBO report won't be, or analysis. By the way, it's not an exact science, so these are the projections and whatnot. These aren't stone cold predictions, right? These are more like estimative
but
analyses. But hopefully it won't be a killer to this overall Build Back Better budget, because
you know what? That's interesting. You said that. Speaking of a killer. Okay, so I don't give a fuck. I can't stand. Fuck him.
When faking tears goes wrong.
Yeah, I know. But now the thing about it is, the shit that we spend on, like, just the Army and the Navy, Air Force, Marines. All right, $72 trillion. $72 trillion for these motherfuckers to just basically pay $14,000 for a bolt, and that goes on a helicopter. I get that. You got to have the bolt on a helicopter, but I'm not talking about the part with the propeller. I'm talking about just the bolt. Or they pay all, just like
the one that holds the seat down.
Yeah, that's it. And that's important too. All right, fuck it. Wrong example. But the military does spend a fuckload of money on, and we never blink. Like the budget pertaining to America, 30% to 40% is military kickback money. I call it kickback money because it ain't. There's a lot of shit they just don't. They're supposed to do. We're supposed to have all kind of space age fucking planes and shit. One plane costs $42 gazillion. I don't know if that's a real estimate of money, but it is now gazillion dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so why is it that they can get that money for the military without tripping, but they can't get that money for kids to have? I don't know.
Bang bang,
School
bang
lunches.
bang, shoot 'em up, dog.
Yeah, school lunches or school lunches or daycare for women that have a hard time like trying to pay for that shit. And I know that shit is mad expensive. When my sons was young, I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to do gig after gig after gig and have to strip at old folks' homes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, for the kids, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's all for the
kids. Yeah, man. Well, China got a hypersonic missile now, so I don't think we're gonna stop spending on military anytime soon. Got to catch up with that. We in a new race. But yeah, let's see how this vote goes tonight. Nancy Pelosi, doesn't bring anything to the floor. If she knows she's not going to get a win, or if she doesn't know she's going to get a win, I should say. So,
well, she probably's taking a nap. How old is Nancy Pelosi? 3,000.
Hey man,
4,000 years
she
old?
still got spunk, man.
All I know is that Biden and Nancy Pelosi went to school with Julius. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, and I mean, he was legislation. I had some legislation to try to curb the cross.
You talking about Joe Manchin?
No.
That Judas?
Oh shit.
Oh, you meant biblically. Oh, sorry.
I meant biblically, yeah, but I mean,
I'm sure Joe Manchin was there that old.
In modern times, I'd say right now, Joe Manchin is pretty much, Jesus, please eat the fig Newtons. He's the creepy. But I mean, Cinema's just as bad because she don't answer fucking questions. I saw her on MSNBC today, and they tried to corner her and ask a question. And I love the fact that they cornered her. She came out the car, and the dude did this, like, "Where you going? Hey, where you going? Where you going, bitch? Where you going, bitch? Would you try to get past me, bitch? Try to touch me? I wish you would. I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. And she never answers any questions. But again, I saw her jogging, man. I saw something of her jogging during a marathon. I was like, man, I don't know, man. I might take an L for the country. Her booty looks tight, man. I'm keeping it real.
Wow. Hilarious.
All right, I wouldn't do that. I don't want anybody in the feed to think I would do that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, when the Remy's in the system. All right, man. So we're gonna keep it moving. And as we do, all right, we're gonna do it a little something like this. We ask critical questions on this, but the one critical question that always goes down, it goes down like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Hey. So speaking of getting that bag and building back better, while we stay in an alliterative state, there was that PPP, right? The payroll protection program and all these, small business loans and money that was put together last year during the height of our pandemic and lockdowns to help citizens, business owners, corporations as well get through the tough times in which they weren't able to generate revenue.
Right.
What we also know is that a lot of those, especially small businesses, did not get the money that they needed. Richard Avazian and Marietta Terabellian are two of the reasons why.
They both sound like characters from Dune.
These look like maybe Armenian names, if I am familiar at all with it, but not to put that on anything. It's just if you're, interesting names. Richard,
interesting names.
Richard Avazian, Marietta Terabellian. Two of the reasons why people didn't get their money is they were part of a 5-person group of co-conspirators who defrauded the government of $20 million by setting up various filing under various bullshit corporate names here in California.
Right.
With that $20 million, they bought 3 different mansions in different areas of the state. I think mostly here in SoCal. Bought gold jewelry. They bought race cars and shit. Yeah, so just living the life out there.
What?
Beyond all of that, okay. They were caught, convicted. Basically said fuck it, cut their tracking devices off of their ankles, typed a note to their 3 teenage children aged 13, 15, and 16, part of which read, "This is not a goodbye, but a brief break from each other. We will be together again one day." Nigga, and they bounced on their kids, nigga. Doug. These people bounced on their fucking kids, man.
I think it's fantastic.
Holy fuck.
You know what? No,
I'm
not mad at them. I'm not mad at them.
AJ Fitz said they come from Arrakis. Yeah. But they went. Apparently, they went back to Arrakis as well,
right.
to live with the sandworms and shit. Because these motherfuckers,
they said, you know what?
They have not been found. The FBI cannot find their ass.
And these kids are like, Dad, whoa. Let me tell you something. I could see myself doing that in a heartbeat. Y'all gonna be all right. Yeah, I ain't doing no time, son. I just ain't. I ain't doing it. I just say I can't. So I would do it. Fuck the kids.
Man.
I mean, I know people that are parents here, you wouldn't do that to your kids, but that, or you're walking and you all you smell is sail sweat. Fuck that. I mean, I can make more kids.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You wouldn't do it. I'd be like, yo, man, I'll make another little nigga look just like it. It's just that he's just gonna have to learn French because I'm gone, baby.
I don't understand, man. It's like when you steal $20 million from the government, I feel like you should have had an exit plan. Like you get this and then you bounce, man. Like you gotta bounce.
They did.
No. After they got caught, I'm talking about take your kids, your family. You get this cash, you get the fuck out of there. You ever seen any of the Ocean's 11s? Them niggas don't stay in Vegas after the heist. They get the fuck out of town.
You don't see them walking down the street in front of
them. Go back to the casino like, oh, let me get one more spin in. No,
hey, what's up? What are you still doing in the Bellagio? Oh, man, shit. I'm gambling.
Man, met this chick.
You know what I'm saying? Met this fine ass bitch. And I said, you know what? She said, how much money you got? I said, 20 million. So are we kicking it? Oh, shit, is that the police coming? Listen, and if I had kids, I know this sounds fucked up. Bye, Timmy. Fuck out of here, man.
Shane's have that conversation. I've taught you all I know, son.
Yeah, exactly.
Go forth and be wise. I mean, that's basically the note they left their kids. 3 of them, like, listen.
But kids, let me tell you something.
Take the fur trapping skills that we taught you.
For the people who have children in the feed, you gonna tell me I wanted to do it and I ain't get caught by the feds. So I wanted to be like, fuck out of here. Both of you little bitches.
I feel like you should have. I mean, you got to know you're gonna get caught doing $20 million worth of PPP fraud. Okay?
Oh, that wasn't even. That's
gonna lead to prison, motherfucker. So you got to know that. Have an exit plan if you're gonna do all of that.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, okay?
Miss Adverb, I'm not leaving this baby behind. You understand me?
Well,
I'm a responsible pregnant man. I would not leave this child behind. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Can't happen. It can't happen.
You know what? I know somebody that I wish was in jail, but I know that, I didn't say who, but it's really that motherfucking boy. He just, I think that the thing is, most people would have set everything up where their kids would have gone with them, but they were obviously like, not wanting to fuck with their kids anyway. I think that for you to do that,
they're using it as an excuse.
Usually, like, yo,
I'll be back. I promise.
Yeah, this is not goodbye. Yes, it is, motherfucker. Because you don't think that you're going to come back and they're not going to monitor the kids. So as soon as you come back and you're standing outside the like preschool.
Or the kids trying to leave.
Yeah, come on. And like
y'all
for some
niggas
reason,
got Interpol on their ass, I'm sure.
Yeah, like why would a 13-year-old, suddenly need to fly to Sri Lanka? That's the fuck. You don't think the FBI is gonna be like, that seems suspicious?
So for your 8th grade trip, you want to go to the Maldives?
Is that what you're telling me?
Okay, that's okay.
And that's right, exactly. So I mean, I'm telling you, I know so many parents. I know I felt that way briefly, where I was like, "Yo, fuck these dudes, man." And I know they put some money away because they probably like.
Well, I mean, they took all their shit. They took like $450,000 in cash and froze bank account. I mean, so I mean, it sounded like the government got them and got this. I don't know what they tucked away, if they did it all, but I feel like
they tucked it away.
I feel like once you get, once you got your gettings, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like they should have been. I don't know what the fuck they were still doing here. Anyway,
right? Like Miss Amber said, 20 mil. The streets are calling my name.
I must go to the streets. They're $20 million.
Okay, so anybody in the feed. All right, let's put this. We're gonna move on, obviously, but I want to ask you: $20 million, and your kids were preteen. You got 3 kids that are preteen. Would you leave them for $20 million?
Chime in, y'all. Let's see how this.
Watch the shit fill up super fast. You motherfucking right, man. What we buying? Woo, Lambo. No,
kids. What kids?
Yeah, exactly. And and then later on in life, you see a dude look just like you and be like, Pedro? Yeah. You don't know me? Nah, motherfucker, who are you? I'm your son. Oh, the one I left. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, all right,
I'll be right back.
This
ain't a goodbye.
This is just a brief.
Yeah, just a brief break from
I'll
each
be
other.
break. Hey, I'm only gonna dip for a second. In fact,
We
sit
just
down
met.
right here and wait. Yeah, exactly. So, look, see, Nicole H, I'm gone. I knew it. You.
Man, she put the car emoji too, just to
Did she
verify her mode of transportation.
Okay. Somebody gave you 20 million. We're gonna move on to the next thing, but I really want to find out. Put it in the feed, and then we'll go on to the next topic. For $20 million, would you leave your preteen kids, not little baby kids, like little half-grown motherfuckers? Would you leave them?
13, 15, and 16-year-old.
Yeah, they're teens. They're teenagers. Would you leave them?
Leave them to play their own Hunger Games for the next 10 years or some shit.
We put some money under the mattress. Good luck, son. And just that's it. I would absolutely positively entertain it. And then I would fucking act on it. I would leave. I would be like, and I'd let them see me, like bring them to like a dock. And then they see me unhooking the boat. Where you going, Dad? No, I'm just going out. And then as the boat pulls off, I just go like this. Bye, kids. I'm going to live in the south of France. I would be in the south of France in a heartbeat. Y'all gonna have to extradite my ass back before I am not going in the cell.
Like, nigga, I live in Luxembourg.
Exactly. Okay. I'm not living in the cell with this motherfucker.
Hey.
Not happening.
Yeah, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. All right, man. So I just thought that was a wild ass story. They were just like, they bounced on the kids, my dude. Like they didn't even want the visitations. They was like, all right, we out. We'll see them again. Or like you said, Shane, they probably like, we can make more. They're like the 15-year-old is gonna be a killer anyways. We don't want to be any part of that. So let's bounce now. All right, y'all. Savage AF, man. We're gonna keep it moving. As we do. You know how I do.
What you do?
Do it a little something like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. All right, man. Moonstruck. No, I'm not talking about the movie from the 80s with Cher and Nicolas Cage.
Not that one?
No. Good movie, though.
Good one. Okay.
Olivia Dukakis, I think.
Yeah. Snap out of it!
Yeah. Good flick there. Classic. I'm actually talking about tonight. Some celestial occurrings will be happening.
What?
Yeah, man. Tonight is gonna be the longest full lunar eclipse in 580 years. It's been 580 years since a full lunar eclipse has occurred that lasts this long. It'll be visible across North America, parts of like northern South America, right? Northeast Asia and Eastern Australia. We'll all be able to witness this full lunar eclipse, or what's known as a blood moon. So the moon's gonna have this kind of like nice red glow to it. He was born under a blood moon. You know, this is where werewolves come from. Yeah, a lot of
I know.
witchery.
Wow. So we can go outside and see it now.
So it's actually going to start at 1:02 a.m. Eastern time. So for us here on the West Coast, that'd be at 10:02. And for 3 hours after that. So you should be able to catch it all the way until about 4 a.m. on the East Coast. Or in Eastern Standard Time.
It's going to be
and
like
for
that?
us, yeah, that's kind of what I mean, yours has more of a disco, glimmer to it.
What?
Yeah, there was, or like a
It's
or EDM type shit. It's like, look at the moon, man. But yes, it's similar to that. It'll be of a similar hue. A blood moon is what it's called. I like that name, man. I just feel like I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be at the window looking for lichens, because that's they like to come out on the blood moon.
I was born under dark. But that's what I looked it up. That's basically, we're gonna see a moon with that type of tint, little sepia / red. So that'll be cool.
So it'll gradually dim. I'm getting this from the New York Times. It will gradually dim as the shadow creeps across. So, it's like, at a certain point, the Earth will be, from our perspective, precisely in between the sun and the moon.
Well, I heard during the blood moon, that's when people start killing each other more. And your mom said, no, I've heard. And and your mom said that it's getting very Edgar Allan Poe-ish. She's been checking it out.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Yeah, nevermore.
So yeah, but I'm excited to see that. I'm a fan.
But no, people. No, I heard that when it's a moon like that. No, seriously, I know people like.
I thought you
I wasn't joking. No. Yeah, you're like, Shang, you talk about killing so much. I thought it was a joke. No.
Oh, Shang talking about murder again.
Come on, man. Here we go. No, man. I really heard that when the moon is when it's full and when there's a blood moon, as you put it, people, there's more murders
when the moon
that night
high and
because of the tide and people that are unstable. Something shifts in their chemical
everything goes
balance
retro,
chemical balance, and then they want to they want to kill. I mean, I know that I don't need the moon to want to kill some trolls.
It's like, we can go back to the movie Moonstruck and be like, when the moon hits your eye and you want to kill guys, that's a blood moon.
Yeah, that's a blood moon. Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, I'm just telling you, I did not. You see, everybody think I'm bullshitting. Look it up. Murder during the full moon, especially this particular situation, which I didn't know it was the blood moon, and it happens tonight.
Yeah, buddy. All right, so that was my pop in today. It's like if you're up past 1 a.m.
if you happen to be up
Eastern Standard Time, but we get it earlier.
If you're out and about, look at that blood moon and fear for your life.
And then somebody will come and chop your head off while you're staring at the moon. Apparently,
no. I mean, it's a trippy thing.
So watch it back while you look at the moon.
Yes.
Get a couple pictures, then get your ass back in the house.
And get back in the house because the blood moon is coming.
There'll be a blood moon tonight.
Yes, you have to hold your one eye closed and the other one.
Yar.
Yeah, kind of pirate-ish.
I lost my eye in the last blood moon.
See, that's pirate-ish Or there's always an old dude, you walk past the cantina and he walks out, you know, there's a blood moon tonight. Hey, motherfucker, just give me a drink.
Spare a beer.
But this is Savage AF. They're so stupid.
You know what it is.
Savage AF brought to you by the world famous Us. All right, so make sure that you check us out on all the platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud. Make sure you check us out on all of those. If you do that, you will feel better. That's for the iTunes. I just felt like doing that. Also, make sure you check us out on YouTube and Facebook. Our Facebook fan page is Savage AF, SavageA.f. Subscribe to that. And when you do subscribe, go to the YouTube channel and tell your friends. We're creeping up. We're creeping up to that. We're trying to get the Patreon popping. So make sure you do that. But when you do it, make sure that you do this. Ring the bell. Make sure you ring the bell and tell your friends. Join a couple other people. I'm going to be texting it to a couple friends of mine, and I will. And wow, people are going Candyman or Bloody Mary. No, actually, Candyman was not this. That wasn't.
Don't say his name too many times, Shane.
Did I say it twice? Oh shit! All right. Well, now fuck. That shit did kind of make me go, hey, don't say that shit more than once or twice, because that third time, a nigga with a giant hook decides to stick it up your ass and pull it through your back. So I'm not gonna say
that sounds painful.
Man, I'm not gonna say that. All right. So my SHANGRY tonight is I found this out and it fucked my head up that people can be that rich. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. God damn. Listen, y'all. If I was a rich man, speaking of rich men, I found out the combination of Elon Musk, Bezos, who looks like a
Lex Luthor on meth right there.
He definitely looks like, I have a plan. Like, yeah, he definitely looks crazy as a motherfucker. My wife took all my money. I shall have her killed.
She only took half, and he's still one of the richest motherfuckers in the world.
Which is insane. And of course, Branson, who looks like he should be riding on a horse somewhere, chasing niggas. He really does. He really has that look. But the bottom line is the combination of all three of these motherfuckers could literally float America. Ready? For the next 10 years. Yeah, and I mean, easily, and still wouldn't be broke.
They got the hundreds of billions.
They still wouldn't be broke. 1, 2, 3. Combine. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Got me. But he could too. But but yeah, the combination of these three, and also collectively, the top 1%, which they are the top 1. I don't know if y'all know that they're the top 1%. They literally pay what the other 90% of people pay in taxes and all of that. They pay hardly nothing. They don't pay nothing in taxes. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, it's real shit. They said them combined, not one of them by himself, but them combined could actually float America and still have money left over to fuck off. They're so rich, they can hire midgets to hand them shit off the ground and never been down in their life. They could hire people to wipe their ass. And I'm talking about they're not so old that they need the ass wipe, but they could just pay people to wipe their ass whenever they shit.
Just for the phenomenon.
Just they like, you know what? I don't feel like wiping my shit today. I'm not in the mood to wipe my shit today.
This finger makes too much money to wipe.
I make more money in this finger than you do in your entire lineage.
He really does look like Lex Luthor.
He does look like a fucking psycho. But the bottom line is, even though he lost half his chips, the motherfucker's still caked up beyond belief. He got the bag. He is so paid. So what I'm saying to you is, when I hear politicians bitching about rich people, the top 1%. These motherfuckers that will never be broke, ever be broke. Bitching about that. Oh, well, they're going to take 1% more of my $1 trillion. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and tax these rich motherfuckers. In fact, they could tax them more. Just the estate tax alone. These motherfuckers is caked up beyond belief. So what I think, and I'm going to say this flat out, Pedro, I'm not saying that we should cook and eat the rich, but if they complain about it, I think we should cook and eat the rich. I think we should all storm their houses, put them on a skew, and cook them. I mean,
you also, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily have to cook them. You could do a tartare or a crudo.
Wow.
Okay. Depending on how well kept, because they eat well. These are grass-fed,
healthy,
free-range, hormone-free,
right?
Billionaires. So you can.
Billionaires.
You could raw diet that. Miss Adverb does say none of their money is taxable, is what this comes down to. Amen to that, sister. All right, preach. God damn it. Archia Mom, we see you out there.
Archia Mom jumped in and said, we absolutely should eat the rich. Wow. We got tartare. Use vegan eggs for the batter, though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're gonna eat another human being.
But I mean, I have cheat days, so the day we eat the rich, yeah. All right, we'll chalk that up as a little off day, a little flex day.
You don't think that is, before we go, do you think that is just astonishing that them combined? That's 3 human beings. This is not 3 million people I'm talking about. This is 3 motherfuckers. One, the other one apparently getting high as giraffe pussy. And then the other one, hey mate, how much for your Negro? Like
Aussie Marlboro Man or the
Aussie, yeah, exactly. So you got to understand these motherfuckers are actually planning right now to take more trips to space, and they're already going to set some shit up to leave us. And who you think they're going to leave first?
Yeah,
niggas.
Yeah.
No, then we're not, or they might take us up to space and then leave us, and then which would be fucked up.
Space Negroes.
And guess who'll be up there with us? Those little kids that they left. Hey, have you seen my mom? They left you a note, nigga. I don't know.
They said they'd be back. They said
it's not. This is not goodbye. This is farewell.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. My SHANGRY today is it just fucks my head up that the people in Congress, which we'll find out tonight, I guess. I think we'll find out tonight. I think they're supposed to vote tonight. We'll find out tonight if some of this shit go through. But they bitch about all of this money over 10-year period where these motherfuckers could do that in like snapping their fingers. It's just a fucked up
I spent
world.
that at Chuck E. Cheese for my kid's birthday. You understand?
Exactly.
That's
bus fare, bitches. Yeah. Who said Elon Musk? Who said Elon Musk? Wow.
Basically wants to build. Ronald Ewan says Elon Musk basically wants to build a Death Star. Dum 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 da dum.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. When I looked at some of their, I'm saying, look it up. How much money they're worth, each one.
Hundreds of billions, man. I got to. Yeah.
Hundreds of billions of dollars each.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I didn't even go down.
Which
the list.
equals trillions.
Man.
Potentially.
Savage AF, check this out. I want y'all to know something. All right. When you go to bed tonight, think about 3 people that would like this show. Send them the link. And have
holidays
them
are coming up,
show.
guys.
Come on, guys.
Savage AF, the gift that keeps on giving.
Right. You know,
Monday through Friday, live
on
YouTube and Facebook.
You're gonna stuff your turkey, stuff our fucking box with subscriptions.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the fucking channel, and we might give you some cranberry juice. Cranberries. Is it
the cranberry sauce? The cranberry sauce.
I don't even Thanksgiving. I don't even eat Thanksgiving dinner. But I don't.
But you fast on that day?
No, I feed the homeless. See,
there you go.
I had to hit you with that. I help crippled kids, motherfucker.
I read to deaf kids.
How about that? Like when you say something, you go, "Yeah, man, I heard what you said, man, but I've been helping my grandmother with her fucking shit bag." What? No, I do. I go up to the Laugh Factory. The Laugh Factory has a thing where they feed the
they
homeless.
do a show.
I go do that because I try to give it a little bit of my soul back because I think about all of the evil I did in the world. So, Savage F, we're going to be back actually tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time because it's a Friday.
Friday tomorrow.
And then we will be back Monday, 3 to 4 p.m. And then Tuesdays through Thursdays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to, over the weekend, make sure that I get more people to check it out. Check out the show, share this shit, let them know, hit us up on other things. And next week we're going to find out if we crack the top 100 in Algiers. I think it's
Azerbaijan.
Yeah, Azerbaijan. Because we're moving up, by the way. I didn't want to.
We international.
We're moving up there. And by the way, we are 167 in Ireland. Putting it out there. That's letting
Top
y'all
of the
know.
morning to you.
See, you didn't even know that, did you, Pedro?
No, I wasn't aware. But
No. Feel good, man.
I feel good about myself.
Feel good. I mean, every Irish.
Mama, we made it. My mom's still in here. We made it.
Yeah. Mama Hernandez. We're big in Ireland. So yeah. So I mean, and so when I see Conor McGregor, I know he's gonna go, "I love your show." He's gonna. I don't know if I did the voice right. Yeah.
He's gonna walk.
That's what's gonna happen. So when we see you, we want to have more followers. When we see you, can we do that? And can we do that, people? All right. So I'm letting
spread
you know.
The word, y'all. Spread the word.
Spread the word. All right. Follow us on the IG at Comedian Shang at Black Pedro, and we will see you tomorrow 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Got it?
Deuce.
Got it? Good.